Oscar Fingal O'Flahertie Wills Wilde was born in Dublin, Ireland on October 16, 1854, to an aristocratic family. His father, Sir William Wilde, was a renowned doctor, and his mother, Lady Jane Wilde, was a poet and journalist. Wilde had an older brother named William and a younger sister named Isola. Wilde attended Trinity College in Dublin and later went to Magdalen College in Oxford, where he excelled in his studies and became known for his wit and flamboyant personality. After graduating from Oxford, he moved to London and began to establish himself as a writer. Wilde's first published work was a collection of poems titled Poems, 1881. The collection was well received, and Wilde's reputation as a rising literary star was established. He went on to write several plays, including Lady Windermere's Fan, 1892, A Woman of No Importance, 1893, An Ideal Husband, 1895, and The Importance of Being Earnest, 1895, which is widely regarded as his masterpiece. In addition to his literary work, Wilde was also known for his flamboyant style and his association with the aesthetic movement, which emphasized the importance of beauty and art in everyday life. Wilde became known for his wit and his larger-than-life personality, and he quickly became a celebrity in London society. However, Wilde's personal life was complicated. He was married to Constance Lloyd, with whom he had 2 sons, but he was also known to be involved in homosexual relationships, which were illegal at the time. In 1895, Wilde was charged with gross indecency and sentenced to 2 years in prison. After his release from prison, Wilde left England and lived in exile in France. He continued to write, but his health had deteriorated, and he died on November 30, 1900, at the age of 46. Despite his scandalous personal life and his imprisonment, Wilde's literary legacy has endured. His plays continue to be performed and adapted for the stage and screen, and his essays and novels are still read and studied. Wilde's wit and humor have become legendary, and his influence can be seen in the work of many writers who followed him. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in Wilde's life and work. His sexuality and his experiences as a gay man have been the subject of scholarly study and artistic exploration, and his legacy as a cultural icon continues to be celebrated around the world. Wilde's literary legacy continued to grow after his death. In 1905, his friend and literary executor, Robert Ross, published De Profundis, a long letter Wilde wrote to his former lover, Lord Alfred Douglas, while in prison. The letter is a powerful reflection on Wilde's life, his downfall, and his hopes for the future. In the years following his death, Wilde's reputation as a writer continued to grow, and his works were embraced by a new generation of readers and writers. His influence can be seen in the work of modernist writers like James Joyce and T.S. Eliot, as well as in the work of later writers like Truman Capote and Tom Stoppard. In addition to his literary work, Wilde's personal life has continued to be the subject of fascination and study. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in his sexuality and his experiences as a gay man in Victorian England. Scholars have explored the ways in which his sexuality influenced his work and his life, and his legacy as a gay icon continues to be celebrated around the world. Today, Wilde is remembered as one of the greatest writers of the late 19th century, and his works continue to be read and studied by scholars and readers around the world. His wit, humor, and unique perspective on life continue to inspire and delight readers, and his legacy as a cultural icon shows no signs of fading anytime soon.